Absolutely. Okay, we are live. And it's fun because we have about a 20-second delay. So what we do now, the folks will see us in 20 seconds, but it's already started going for 10 seconds. So we say, hello everybody, it's Rob Appell coming to you live from my in-laws' home, which happens to be right next door to our home. We've got the whole family minus two with us. Well, 2 and 1 dog. So we have 10 of us, 11 of us, 1 dog. What are we at? 9 of us? Sorry, I can't count when the cameras are rolling. So if you're coming live, we're doing a little extra special Thanksgiving edition, even though we're normally live here at YouTube. Stitchin Heaven on Tuesday afternoons. Make sure you're subscribed. It's a lot of fun. I can see the comments going. I know Carl's out there. I see Stars out there. So make sure you're commenting. And today we're going to do a very fun version of the Grateful List. Today it's going to be the Thankful List. So I'm going to encourage all of you to type into the comments the things you've been thankful for all year long, especially yesterday because that's part of the tradition. Oh, I see Donnell and Paula and everybody. So I'm going to give you a quick shot. Here is the puzzle table. We've been working on the puzzle, which is a lot of fun. This is a holiday tradition. Around the room here you see half of us. We don't all fit on the couch. So in a few moments, heck, let's just go ahead and start to do it now. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the folks I can see on camera first. So right here next to me is my mom. So my mother, Judy.
Hello. I know a lot of you probably, and what I'm thankful for is that this family can get together time after time and have so much fun together. We're always coming up with something new to do.
Wonderful. Okay, and then so over here is my dad, and Braden, would you mind running the camera? So Braden, my son, is on camera duty, so he's going to rotate a little bit so you can see who we refer to as Grandpa Casey. There he is. Casey Appell, take it away, please.
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm Rob's dad. Not responsible for any of his towns, which are immense. And I'm really thankful for the good food, the good health that I've enjoyed, and the great family that we do have. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, so then next over, I didn't believe we actually did this in order, gang. Very well done. What a family. My lovely wife, Jenny, and I'm the one that will get in trouble from this young lady here for doing this to all of us because she hates to be embarrassed this way, but take it away, lovely wife.
Hello, I'm Jenny Appell, and I'm just thankful that both of my kids are here to celebrate Thanksgiving holiday with us, and that our family actually gets along, and that when I genuinely tell people like my story, and I said I really like my in-laws too, they're amazing, and they just think I'm crazy, but anyway, just so thankful for all of us.
And real quick, I'm going to bounce up and put the thankful list up on the screen because I realized that I should introduce myself, Rob Appell, and I'm in the middle of this unit, this crew, but one of the things I was thankful for yesterday was 2 turkeys. So I got to cook 2 turkeys, and here's the pictures of them. One was cooked in the smoker, which I think most of us enjoyed, but more fun is in a few days is my dad's birthday. He is a traditional Thanksgiving birthday guy, and he loves his roasted turkey, so he got a roast turkey yesterday for Thanksgiving. Number 2 on the grateful list, or the thankful list for the day, is that Ruby's home. So Braden, will you please point the camera at Ruby? Okay, and so here's Ruby Appell. She's been the star of the show lately because she's off at college, but she came home for a few days. What do you have to say?
I'm just happy to be here. I didn't think I was going to come home for Thanksgiving, and then last minute Dad got me a flight, so yeah, and that I actually am excited to go home. Not everyone's excited too, so.
That works out nice. Awesome. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do Grandma Connie.
Hi, I'm Connie Classing, and I used to teach school, and now I'm doing lots of things teaching, and I love it all. And Jenny is a teacher, and Rob and Braden.
Normally,
he's going to be a teacher too.
let me back you up there. We normally refer to Braden, our son, as Neville, who is their dog. So in case you were wondering while the pause was there, that's just the situation at hand. So we are having a traditional Griswold-styled family event, and that's just one of our fun inside jokes. Okay, so the patriarch of the family, known as Papa, Bob Classig.
Hi everybody, I'm really happy to be here and share with you guys. I'm thankful for so many things that I couldn't possibly have the time to list them, but really the most important thing is what you see here in front of you, all of the family, and I hope that all of you get to experience the same kind of family experience on this day.
Thanks, Papa. Wonderful. Oh, hey, Braden, here, let me do. I'll be your cameraman. Oh, sorry, Graham. Okay, so now we have Braden Appell.
Hi. I'm probably thankful that Ruby's back.
Oh,
I never thought I'd hear that.
And then sitting next to Braden is his longtime girlfriend, Catherine, can join, and our dog, Winston. And I think Winston has chosen Catherine as his very favorite. Many of you met Winston a few weeks ago. Go ahead, Catherine. I didn't mean to steal the
Oh,
microphone
no,
from
you're
you.
fine. Hi, I'm Catherine Kajoyan. I'm very thankful for this family and for my family and just for all the love that we all share and for the beautiful weather we're having and our furry little friends too.
Yes.
Perfectly set. All right, gang, let me get back over here and I will go ahead and do the rest of the show now. And I just wanted to make sure that all of you had this opportunity to get to meet my family because, as Papa said, for us, family is so, so very important. Being healthy together, creative together, laughing together, crying together sometimes, eating together, all of these things. We actually just got back from a Black Friday shopping experience. It's something that we've never done. We're usually up at a cabin or something, but this is how it worked out this year. So that was something Ruby wanted to go do. Funny that I'd mentioned the Black Friday. We are having a Black Friday special at Stitchin Heaven, and we have a couple of things we're going to be doing in-store and online. This is my personal favorite for Black Friday, is the buy two, get one free kits. We did this a couple weeks ago as well, and it was incredible. Folks went nuts, but we have deals from both Handy Quilter, and we also have great stuff from Bernina and some of the Aero cabinets. I may have forgot to put in that slide somewhere down in here. I did, but you can go ahead and check out our website, stitchinheaven.com, where we have a bunch of our specials listed. And then on Monday, of course, we'll be doing Cyber Monday as well, so you can certainly take advantage of all of those kinds of incredible things. So today we're integrating the announcements with the rest of the fun for the show. Back to the thankful list. Downtime. I was very thankful to have downtime. Now, some of you may not be surprised with the way I spend downtime, but I went ahead and went to a sewing and quilting retreat with 40-ish people and tried to entertain them from 6 a.m. until about midnight. They exhausted me, but we had a great time. Here's the gang. You'll notice the theme. There's always the ocean in the background, it seems like, and we do have a lot of fun doing that. I don't know if you can tell out these windows, but there is an ocean in the background too, if I can get it to color lock in here. Let's see if we can do this for everybody. If I move quick enough, sometimes the buttons don't work as smooth as we had hoped. Will it show you? Yeah, there's that Pacific Ocean out in the backdrop. So again, we just love being outside. We love being together and all these great things we have going on. While we were at the retreat, it was the first time I got to show off my new fabrics to an entire group of quilters. And folks, one of the things I guess I'm bragging a little bit, but when I created the fabrics, I was very excited to see what they look like on paper. As I may have mentioned in the last few weeks, when the fabrics came together, and they're called New Worlds, these are by Benartex. When the fabrics came together, I got very excited with the way they were working. I got this great photograph a few days ago that I've put up on the website. You can see there's 3 different quilts in the photo. There's 9 different prints there across the table. They all work fantastically together. But while we were at the retreat, we were having so much fun. The friends of mine made me a bucket hat, and so that's my fabrics there in the bucket hat. But what was so rewarding is the fact that the folks really reacted so positively to the concepts behind the fabrics, the basics, the geometrics, the colors. So I'm really excited to let you all know in the description, you can now get your fabrics, the New Worlds by Rob Appell. Those are on pre-order. They're available at stitchinheaven.com. It's easiest just to type in the word New Worlds into our search engine, and it comes up across this page where you can see, and the kits are also now available. The kits are several of the quilts you see here in this photograph, which makes it pretty exciting. So this was fun to see real quilters excited about my fabric before they actually knew it was my fabric. So now I can say it's been tested, it's been authorized, and you are all welcome to purchase it and go nuts with it. Downtime also, though, inspires creativity. So there was a situation where we needed to mount a sewing foot for some edge guide quilting. So with a few zip ties, you can see here on an industrial machine, I was able to mount a edge guide to an industrial machine for some real fun. Of course, we left the zip ties tails on there because we thought that would be extra special as well. So that's something else I was doing in my downtime. I mentioned the 2 turkeys in the grateful list early on, but I forgot to show you when I mentioned that daughter Ruby was home. She and Catherine were in charge of the pies yesterday. That's something she really wanted to do. So that's Ruby early in the morning yesterday with all of the freshly cored and peeled and cinnamonized apples. And the pies, I think the pies were better than ever. The warm pumpkin pie last. Would you all agree the pies were better than ever?
Yeah.
Last night?
Absolutely.
Catherine made lemon meringue.
First attempt at lemon meringue, Catherine?
Very
In
good.
a long time.
In a long time.
An apple pie out of what we grew,
And
our apples.
Apples off of the Appell farm. That was really, really incredible. We found that the original lemon zester was not zesty enough, so we found a different way to zest, and that was awesome. We also found that many of the family members did not know what zesting was. If you do not know what zesting is, go ahead and send me an email, Rob at stitchinheaven.com or robappell.com, and we will teach you what zesting is. I think that's a very important skill for the kitchen, zesting, especially around lemon meringue pie time. So at any rate, the other things we're excited about is next week on the thankful list. Next week's going to be huge. I jump on an aircraft to go out to Texas. The expo happens this time next week. It's going to be an incredible 3 days of wild and crazy sewing fun. Lots of people there. We have the new Team Rob Appell shirts on that we'll be wearing during the event. Those really are connected to the mystery sew along and the mystery kits. The t-shirts are available in both the Carefree Quilter version, which is what I'm wearing, and on the back it has the Team Rob Appell. And then let me show you the other example. This is my former friend, the quilting combat quilter. Excuse me, this is Andrew Lee, the last photo ever seen of him. He's wearing a Team Tiffany shirt, and now you understand why he is no longer my friend and nobody can find him anywhere. Apparently these Army guys are not as tough as they think they are. So at any rate, Andrew has got a passion for precision, so he's going with the Team Tiffany. Either way, you can get your shirts at stitchinheaven.com, and when you sign up for the free mystery sew along, make sure you include your choice. I would recommend Team Rob. However, there are a few people out there without as much common sense, and they are wearing the Team Tiffany shirts also. Although in all jest, I did send that photo of Andrew to Tiffany, and I got a very wonderful response. She said it was hilarious, and apparently, Andrew, you still have one friend out there. So at any rate, a little thing here in case you weren't sure what's going on. There's the fight photo. That's Tiffany and I. Things are happening on New Year's. It's going to be awesome. This week we did a rotary cutter video. If you need to know some cutting tips, actually more on the rulers and tools than the actual cutting itself, a real good focus. Here's a little mini video on that. I always say I'm going to do these quick videos and I jinx myself, so let's just see what we can do today. Discussing cutting tips, rotary cutting specifically, right? So I've got 3 major sections in today's video. First point 1 is always a sharp blade. It's safe and it's more accurate. Number 2 is we're going to prep out our fabric. So you can see here I have really not prepped anything for today's video because we're going to talk about getting prepped. Point, or our third tip, which is really read the rulers. Part of the third step, and the last thing I got to say is really, folks, once you figure it out, I know they say measure twice and cut once, but when it's time for that cutting once, I want you to cut with confidence, okay? All right, and then in our next Wednesday's video, we will how to make this wonderful blue willow quilt kit. It's super basic, it's super beginner friendly, but I will teach you how to make those awesome checkerboard cornerstones that you see in the sashing. So that's pretty dang exciting if you ask me. And I believe we may have covered all of our announcement in lightning speed fashion, folks, because it's almost time for lunch 2. We had lunch number 1 while we were out doing the Black Friday shopping, and now it is almost time for those cold turkey sandwiches. I'm pretty excited about that. I do want to remind all of you folks, you can get your flash sale weekly emails by registering at stitchinheaven.com. Don't forget about the New Worlds fabrics that are now online and available for pre-order. They will start to ship out after the expo, which happens next weekend. Expo is going to be a blast. That's where all of our friends and family get together to sew and have a blast. And until we see you all, folks, I will just encourage you again to make sure you're sending out an email to myself, putting in the comments, sending a note to a friend, letting them know what you are thankful for. Taking the time to sit down in the morning, and write down what you're thankful or grateful for can really set the tone to your day. So remember, Sew Well is about sewing and wellness. Even though I am not a therapist, although I've spent serious time with a few of them, I will tell you that the key to my personal wellness is peace of mind, and that comes from being around my family and friends. So speaking of that, let me go ahead and check in on your comments. I forgot to see what you were all up to. Oh, thank you. I'm allowed to brag about the fabrics. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. Let's see if we've got some questions I need to answer. If anyone does have a question I can answer for you about the videos in the last week, you can go ahead and type them in now. I'll get those questions answered. Carl, family, Carl was at the retreat out in Texas, and he'll also be joining us in January. So Carl's a good friend of mine. He's Mr. Socks. So he's the one who has all those wonderful socks. But look, we've got Australia watching. We got Lake Toledo Bend coming in, having all kinds of fun. Excellent. The pup is sleeping along like a little baby. Yes, that's Winston. He's always very, very comfortable there, out cold. And with that, folks, again, let me put up one of those favorite photos of the bucket hat so you can see how much fun everybody can have sewing together with the wonderful New Worlds fabrics. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off so that I can get back to my family time. I hope you've all had an incredible Thanksgiving week, weekend, month, whatever that brings. And we will see you all Wednesday with another recorded tutorial. And then after that, next Friday, I will do my best to go live from the actual expo and show you all what's going on with the thousands of people or more that are going to be there, and all the vendors and all the craziness that's going on. So thank you for all your support, all your love, all the kind words throughout the week, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your, today's Friday, right? That's right. That's why we're doing the Friday Live.
Black Friday.
I almost made it. I knew I'd messed something up.